You need to exercise biblical discretion when you read a verse like this. Because how many times have you been in a spot and someone says, or they send you a word of encouragement, Philippians 4:13. Perhaps even many of you have it memorized because it's either been on a plaque in your house, and I'm not saying that it shouldn't be a plaque on your house. I'm saying ultimately here, let's be sure that we handle it with proper biblical discretion. Whenever the apostle says, I can do all things through Him who strengthens me, he does mean this. I can do this in the strength of Christ. The reason I'm able to rejoice in the Lord in my affliction is because I can do all things through Christ. He's acknowledging, and he's even, with the very acknowledgement of this and the very statement of this, it's implied my circumstance is difficult, but I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yeah, I know, you feel bad for me that I'm in chains, and I appreciate your sending Epaphroditus to make sure that I have food and that I have clothing. I'm grateful for this, but know this, if you can't send him again, if you can't send anyone again, it's okay, because I can do this. I can do this in Christ's strength. I cannot do it in mine, so that's another portion of the application or the implication that's here. He's confessing, I don't have the strength to do this. I don't have the capacity to endure this level of hardship. I don't have the capacity in enormous prosperity to keep my focus singular upon the Lord. I don't have the capacity to do that. But in Christ, I can do all things. In prosperity, I can keep my attention upon Christ, and prosperity will not derail me. In my poverty, I can keep my eyes on Christ, and I will not let this poverty take me to the brink of cursing God for my hardships. See, this application is more than just a simple placard that gets sold in Christian bookstores for profit. And again, some may walk away from here thinking that preacher must not like people have placards on their walls. Then you've misheard me completely. There's probably a benefit that this verse is somewhere in your house, that you be reminded of this. But make certain that you use biblical discretion when you apply it to your life.